Hello. So, let's talk snacks for these little ladies. So, first of all, the normal basic day-to-day snacks that I use are these two. So this is sunflower seeds. They're just normal plain sunflower seeds, made for wild birds. Not your nice organic ones that you eat for human consumption, but sunflower seeds. And then worms, dried mealworms, because let's face it, chickens are not vegetarian. They are meat eaters. Dinosaurs. So yeah, mealworms. I give these pretty regularly, both during the day. So one at 11 o'clock in the morning, one at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then if I don't give the sunflower seeds, then I give pumpkin seeds. These are the other seed that I give. These are good because they ward off worms and stuff. So they're a natural dewormer for chickens as well. And then what I do for sort of like good snacks and sort of like hot treats, really. Well, not hot, but warm treats, is I do rice. This is old, out-of-date rice that you get cheap at the supermarkets. And that, so rice, I boil that up, and I normally put like a stock cube in it, or some sort of stock cube into it, so it soaks up all that. Or I make it with boiled vegetable water, or steamed vegetable water, so the water out of the bottom of the steamer. Same with the oats. I'll do the same with the oats, but what I'll do with that is I'll put any animal dripping that we have, I'll put into that. And then I chop up some vegetables and some onions and this, that and the other. You can put little mixed mealworms in it. You can mix all your nuts in it and make like a muesli for them, and they'll peck at that once it's cold during the day, and that they love it. And then what I also give is fresh fruits and vegetables. Now, you're not allowed to in England, I know. I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but you're not allowed to in England give anything that's been through your kitchen. So basically we get from the local grocer, we get their offcuts, and that vegetables that are not fit for sale, and that, I mean, this bag of spinach is it's wilting, so they can't sell it. So they've given us these for free, and that to feed to our chickens. Now, it hasn't been through any kitchen, hasn't been through any house or anything like that. It goes from the store into their fridge, because the chickens have got their own fridge. Why wouldn't they? And then it goes out to the chickens, so it doesn't go anywhere near our house kitchen and that. So I'll give them fresh greens every day, whether it's cut up cabbage, cauliflowers, cauliflower leaves, lettuces, spinach, or they just get the grass and that's outside. But yeah, they get some form of green every day, and then some form of other snack. And then what I also do is what I started to do, which was a funny at first, is I started to give them tropical drinks last summer when they were really, really hot. And then I stopped doing it in the winter because I thought they didn't need the tropical drink and that in the winter because it's not hot and they're not fancying the beach. But what happened was one of our little chickens got an impacted crop. And I took her to the vet, and the vet basically said to me, if you can get as near to fresh pineapple juice as possible and get her to drink that, then what that has is it contains an enzyme that helps break down long grasses, and that, which is what grows in the spring. This contains pineapple juice. So I'm like, oh my goodness, that's the reason why none of them had suffered with impacted crops, because I was given this once a week during the summer, spring and summer last year, and into the autumn, and then through the winter I didn't give it. So now this is now a weekly thing. So all I do is I get a like a glass little dish and pour some of that into it. What I also have done as well is give Almond milk. Now, you don't have to give the organic, and it doesn't have to be whatever. This is just what we have in the house because I drink this. But I don't drink this every day, so it goes off after a certain amount of time in the fridge. So if I share it with my chickens, then I don't waste the thing and that. But I give that because almonds, like we all know, have got more calcium in it than a pint of milk and that. So basically I give them that to help them with their calcium. Now they get their grit with oyster shells, which has got their calcium in it too, and that, but a little extra calcium never hurt anybody, and that, especially a chicken who is forming eggs every day, because they're overbred for that. Anyway, so that's normally sort of like the daily snacks that I give them, and you know when it's snack time in our house because they will tell you. Yeah, and that's it. So that's like daily snackage, and then there you go. So just so you know. And everybody's chickens are different, and everybody's care for chickens are different, and everyone will do their own thing. But this is just what I do.